I like to think of the Crocus that I grew up in as an idyllic place, where people were always loving and fair, and differences were easily accepted. But that's the luxury of memory. The truth is never that simple. There were people in our town who didn't like having Lazarus Left Hand attend the local school because he was a native, and who made fun of the way Steve Kizu talked because he was Ukrainian. We kids ignored them for the most part, but that didn't mean we were free of prejudice. In fact, we had our own code of exclusivity, as narrow and rigid and unspoken as the adults. We would not tolerate any kid that we considered weird, and the weirdest of them all was Gordie Weathersby. We didn't torment Gordie, mostly we just ignored him. But all that changed around the time the town council held its coronation lottery. The winner would be flown to London as Crocus's official representative to the coronation of Elizabeth II. Everyone was excited about it. But for Gordie's mother, Norma, winning that lottery became an obsession.
Thank you very much. Norma, what can I do for you today?
I was wondering if you could use some more rhubarb jam.
Norma, I'm really sorry, but I haven't sold the jam I bought from you 2 days ago. Or the ones from last week.
I could let you have these for half price.
Okay, I'll take 3 more jars at the regular price. But that's it until the rest of them are sold.
I'm not a one to blow my own horn, Jake, as you know, but I have to say, this coronation lottery is the best idea I ever had. I mean, think of it. One of our own, representing the fair town of Crocus, just sitting there right along the procession route, waving to the Queen herself from a reserved front row seat, Jake. A reserved front row seat.
What I don't understand, Repeat, is why you're going and charging for these tickets when you keep bragging about how much money the council had.
First off, I don't brag. Never brag, no, sir. And then there's the expenses. I mean, there's a return trip to London. You got your bed and your board, Jake. There's a lot of money going out right there.
Well, it just seems to me that the way these tickets are selling, you know, even after all that, there's bound to be a whole lot of money left over.
That's where you're wrong, Jake. That is where you are wrong. Nothing will be left over once we build that new roof on the curling rink.
I knew there was more to this. Every member of the council's a curler.
That's a coincidence, Jake, a coincidence.
Patriotic, blah, 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 about love for the empire. Oh, it's just you and Albert Rickey doing business as usual.
Will you look at that? It's Norma Weathersby coming back for more tickets. See, that's the 3rd time this week. The 3rd time. See, before we announced the contest, I would only see her in town on Sundays after church.
Well, that's what I mean, Repeat. Now, her and Tom can barely scratch a meal out of that farm of theirs. The town's got no business taking their money.
Well, hello, Norma. Back for more tickets?
I'll take 3.
How many tickets she bought?
Dozens, Jake. Which reminds me, you have yet to purchase one for yourself.
Oh, I think the curling rink can get roofed on its own. It doesn't need my dollar, thanks anyway.
Trip to jolly old could be quite the experience,
All right, I guess I could get one for the kid.
Doing the right thing, Jake. You're doing the right thing.
During this period leading up to the coronation, we'll be doing a lot of special projects in addition to our regular studies. And someone from Crocus will actually be there in person, perhaps even one of you. But no matter who wins the draw, I would like that person to be carrying a gift for Queen Elizabeth from the Crocus School. Now, I'd like for us to do a book of drawings like this, but specifically about the plants that grow around our town. Now, some of you will do the pictures, some will write the text, and some will create a binding for the book. And I'll need 2 of you to collect the plants so we'll have models to draw from. So, who would like to volunteer? Oh, thank you, Helen, but you're already writing a poem for the book. I'd like someone else to participate. So, right? If no one else wants to volunteer, I'll do it for you. Gordie. And Ben.
What? Why me? What did I do? I mean, gee, Miss Henchbaugh, I can't. I'm really busy with my chores since my mom's away. I think you'd better pick someone else to, you know.
Ben, you will work with Gordie on this project. And you'll stay an extra hour after school. You need some time to think about what you've just done.
Yes, Miss Henchbaugh.
Mrs. Weathersby, I'm sorry, we're closed until 4 o'clock.
I'm not here to eat or to sell you more jam. I was wondering, I could make you a brand new set of curtains for just $20.
Curtains? I can't use curtains. In a place like this, they collect too much dirt.
$18?
It's not the money. Window blinds are easier to clean.
I'll make you 3 tablecloths for $16.50, and I'll make you a matching apron.
All right. But make sure you use a good washable fabric. Nothing that will stain.
I knew Tom wasn't doing well on the farm. I didn't know it was this bad.
It's not the farm. It's the lottery. I bought these from her last week. She told me she wants to win for her boy. Says it's the only chance he'll have to see something besides Crocus.
Well, considering the way Tom handles his farming, she's probably right.
Hi, Dad.
I'm a little busy now, son.
I was wondering, see, I gotta collect these plants for school, and since you know a lot about all that stuff...
Just a minute.
The thing is, Ben Osborne is supposed to do it with me, but he doesn't really want to. Would you help me, Dad?
Oh, you should see this, son. The light changes every moment.
But I'm not allowed to touch your camera.
When did I say that?
Every day.
Beautiful.
Dad. Heed my words, Earthman. Your planet is in grave danger. Ignore me at your peril.
He's all yours.
You wait in the truck.
It's not funny, Jake. You've no idea what he's done.
He refused to work with the Weatherby boy.
How did you know?
It's a serious offense, Emily. The whole town's talking. I ran into Lazarus, he told me.
Well, it is serious, Jake. Ben hurt that boy's feelings badly.
So what did you do?
I told him he had to work with Gordie, and he had to apologize.
Good.
And I intend to talk to Julia about it when I see her tomorrow. We're going to Regina to tour the legislature building.
Sounds fascinating.
If you can think of something sensible to say to that boy, I suggest you do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye, Jake.
We're eating dinner at the Sanitary Cafe. Come on.
They're coming, boys, and they got reinforcements. Wait till they're in range, and then give them everything you got.
Jake, do something. He's going to destroy the store.
All right. Daddy, it's Jake.
Fire, boys! Fire! No matter if you can't see him.
Captain Johnson.
Identify yourself. Or prepare to meet your maker.
No, it's Private Trumper, sir. The enemy is in full retreat, sir. We've taken the hill.
We have? Follow me, man.
Let me carry those for you, sir.
Oh, don't pull the pin. Now, hold that banner high, boy. For Queen and country, Victoria!
Guess Daddy's having one of his bad days.
I guess so.
Now, let's have a talk about this business with the Weathersby boy. Miss Henchbaugh's none too pleased.
You don't know Gordie, Jake. You don't know how weird he is.
Doesn't matter. You just got to pick weeds with the boy. You don't have to marry him.
Jake is right. You shouldn't make fun of someone because he's different. You don't know how much that can hurt. I do.
It's not the same thing with you being Chinese. It's not the kind of different I'm talking about.
It is the same.
I say the boy has a point. I mean, if we're speaking psychologically.
If we're what?
Psychology, Jake. Psychology. Henry fits in, Chinese or no, because, well, he behaves the way he ought to behave. See? When the bell rings, the dog salivates.
Are you saying I'm a dog?
Famous psychologist named Pavlov. He's doing experiments with dogs. Claims he can control behavior. That's exactly what we do around here all the time. We control our behavior.
What is he talking about?
Beats me.
Weatherby's, and even Norma. They don't behave like the rest of us. Eh? I mean, they don't have the same the psychology. It's not the same at all.
You see, Jake, even Repeat agrees with me.
This is the most ridiculous... I'm just telling the boy to do what's right.
Hold on there, Jake. Now, no one's saying the boy shouldn't do what's proper, but there's something to what Repeat's saying. Now, Tom sits up on that farm taking pictures all day instead of tending to his crop. And Norma won't speak to a soul unless she absolutely has to. Gordie's stranger than the two of them put together.
What's your point, Albert?
I'm not sure.
I don't understand what any of this has to do with the dog.
Whose dog?
Does anybody mind if we eat our supper in peace?
Hello?
Ben? Ben, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mom. Hi.
I'm still in Swift Current. Your Auntie Sue isn't doing too well.
That's too bad.
You remember your dad's cousin John? Well, I'm gonna drive her over there tomorrow so he can look after her. If she'll let me, that is.
Is she just as mean as ever?
Oh, Ben, she's not mean. She's just a little opinionated.
Whatever you say, Ma.
How's everything at home? Are you all right?
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Does that mean you've done all your homework?
I'm working on it right now.
Good. Oh, I want you to do something very important. You have to call Miss Henchbaugh.
I can't do that, Ma.
Of course you can, Ben. She's expecting me to chaperone the class trip to Regina tomorrow. And I won't be able to, so you have to call her and let her know so that you can find someone else.
But I'm real busy with my homework. I'm falling behind just talking to you right now.
Ben, please. Just do as I say and call Miss Henchbaugh.
Well, couldn't I get Jake to do it? He's a lot better at telling people things.
Julia, you get in here right now. You're missing the best part of the Sky King. Where's my tea? It'll be ice cold by now.
I'll be right there. Ben, I have to go. But you just make sure Jake calls. And I'll see you tomorrow night.
That's great, Mom. See you later.
Here, let me give you a hand there.
Thank you, Jake. Ben, you go inside and work on your math problems for a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Jake. How nice of you to do something helpful.
Sounds like I ought to be standing in the corner.
Do you know what Ben contributed to yesterday's lesson on the history of the railroad and its importance to the economic growth of the West?
Well, I couldn't say.
He said all the opening of the West did was make the East a whole lot richer. That's hardly the entire story.
Well, it's the most important part, if you ask me.
Most of the parents I deal with are so busy farming, I have to beg them to take an interest in the curriculum. I have a feeling I'm going to have to beg you not to.
No, I'm just trying to help you. Teach that boy what's what.
By the way, where's Julia? We got to be leaving soon.
She's not back yet.
What? What about the class trip? I can't believe she didn't phone me. That's not like Julia at all.
No. No, but she phoned Ben.
Ben?
That kid's got a mind like a flower sieve sometimes. Well, I better be going, so have a good trip.
Not so fast, Jake.
Now, I've got chores to do. I've got a tractor that won't last another day, a cow about to calf. Who knows?
You sound like Ben when he's forgotten to do his homework. Jake, I need help with these kids, and you're the only help available.
I'm sure you can handle it on your own now. You've got more than this in school every day.
It's school board policy, Jake. There must be another adult along if the students are being taken out of the district.
All right, let's just get this over with.
We can't leave yet. Gordie Weathersby still hasn't arrived.
Oh.
You come down right now, Gordie. You're going to be late for school.
Withdraw, Earth woman. Our plans for this planet do not concern you.
You're going to Regina today, son. You don't want to miss that. Just come down right this minute.
They all hate me, Ma.
No, they don't. Even if they do, you have to take advantage of this opportunity. After all, you've never been to Regina.
It's not far enough away from here, Ma. I want to go to Mars.
I'm sure that would be a fascinating trip as well, son, but I think you should see as much of Earth as you can before you decide to leave it.
I guess we better go. It's not fair to the others. What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
Looks like you think you're driving the bus.
I know I'm driving the bus.
But I'm the only one authorized to drive the bus.
Oh, it's no big deal. You can just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And you can just get out of the driver's seat.
Come on, you don't expect me...
Jake!
This is going to be the longest day of my life.
Everybody ready?
Yeah!
Ride that clutch like that, you're going to burn it up. Now, I said you were going too slow to be using third gear, but would you listen?
That's not all you've said, Jake. In fact, I don't think you've stopped telling me how to drive this bus since we left.
Just trying to help. Now remember, after you start it up, start out in second gear, just ease the clutch out.
Jake Trumper, I am not starting this bus again until you sit down.
What are you doing? But doesn't he want to get on the bus? I'm telling.
What is wrong with you children? Why didn't you tell me Gordie was trying to catch up? I have a mind to turn this bus around and go right back to school. You children don't deserve a class trip.
Don't do that. It would just make them hate me even more.
Here, Gordie, you sit here. Now, we're only going to stop here for a little while to stretch our legs. And then we have to get back on the road, so I don't want you wandering away. Be careful.
practically sold out of tickets. I'm telling you, this lottery has been a gold mine for the town. A gold mine.
Then maybe we shouldn't stop at the coronation repeat. Have you thought of that?
Oh, you mean Crocus could send its official representative to the opening of the new parliament?
The swearing in of the Governor General, the groundbreaking for a new airport, the crowning of the winner of the Miss Pride of the Prairie contest.
Oh. I never heard of Miss Pride of the Prairie.
Neither did I just made it up. But it could be a real moneymaker.
Oh, this could be just the beginning. I mean, I see a new recreation center and a new town hall.
With a council member's lounge.
Oh. Let's start printing more tickets.
That's why I'm here. You want to give me one of them lottery tickets to see the Queen. Daddy Johnson.
Daddy Johnson.
I know who I am. Well, come on, I haven't got all day. Well, give me my blasted ticket.
Well, of course, for the draw. It's just I'm not sure you realize what it's for.
Well, why do you say that? You think I'm stupid? No, it's just that the winner gets to go all the way to London, all the way across the big, wide ocean. And how about if I was to stick my fist all the way down your throat? Now, what about you? You want to insult me, too? Or are you going to smarten up and get me my ticket? I fought good and hard for that there Victoria. Might as well go and see her get crowned.
Nice to see Daddy having one of his good days.
Gets all A's. Best grades in the school.
Well, good for him. Unfortunately, at this age, that won't win you any popularity contest.
I know. I feel like I'm failing him.
Well, it's not your fault kids act the way they do. You can teach them the right way to behave, doesn't mean they're gonna do it.
I guess it's so frustrating because I know how he feels.
How's that?
When I was Gordie's age, I suffered a lot for being different. I was admonished for being too smart for a girl, too interested in sports, extremely unladylike in almost every way.
Well, you turned out all right.
Now it's the way I dress, and my desire to bring culture to Crocus, whether anyone wants me to or not. And the fact that I'm divorced.
You know what I feel like sometimes? One of those dinosaurs they keep digging up down around Drumheller. Hired hand, no family or land to call his own. Well, we're a dying breed.
Was it always that way? No land, no family?
No.
Ben and Julia are certainly family.
Yeah. And where's Gordie?
Gordie? It was Gordie? Have any of you seen Gordie?
No. No. We saw him by that.
I'll get him.
By the bench.
It's probably close by.
Have any of you seen Gordie?
He was reading a book.
Where could he be?
fiddle?
Fiddle and dance
I couldn't find him.
I'll look too. Maybe we can cover more ground that way. Children, I'm gonna go with Jake to look for Gordie. I want all of you to stay right here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You stay put.
Okay. Okay.
I mean it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna check down in that barn there. He might have just slipped into there. Just went around the tree line. I didn't see anything.
I don't feel too good about this.
Me neither. We've all been mean to Gordie. Ben, where are you going?
I'm gonna go look for Gordie.
You're just gonna get in more trouble.
Stay back, Earth Boy! Or feel the force of my death ray!
What are you doing, Gordie? You got everybody in trouble!
You dare defy Commander Marlock! You've been warned, Earth Boy! Now prepare to die!
Yeah, but he won't come out.
Gordie, this is Miss Henchbaugh. I want you to come out right now.
Did you go right inside there, Ben?
Yeah, but something fell from the ceiling.
I'm going in after him.
Don't you go in there. Nobody's going in there.
He won't come out. He just talks in that spaceman voice of his. You know, Jake, when he talks in that voice, it reminds me of Daddy Johnson.
Like when he's having one of his bad days. That's a good idea. You give it a try, Ben.
Give what a try?
You'll see. Commander Marlock! Commander Marlock, we have captured the prisoners.
Who goes there?
It is I, Zekon, your loyal follower.
Are the Earthmen friends or foe?
We cannot tell, Commander. We need you to question them.
Then prepare the prisoners. I am on my way.
Gordie, come to me. Attaboy. Attaboy. Come to me, Gordie, keep coming. Attaboy. Go, go, go.
surprisingly brave for a mere Earthman.
Well, thank you, Commander Marlock.
That was great. I wish we could do it again.
You know, Gordie, you are really strange.
Thank you. It was just like what happened to Wiz Wallace when the tunnel exploded on the invisible planet.
I never knew you liked Wiz Wallace. I thought you only read books.
No, I've got almost every Wiz Wallace comic ever made. Have you ever read Wiz Wallace and the Attack from Galaxy 9?
I've never been able to find it.
It's one of the best. I'll bring it to school tomorrow, and you can borrow it, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help today.
Well, it looks like I could be on my own for supper tonight. You think you might want a little company?
I wasn't really planning anything special. I'm not much of a cook.
Well, I wasn't inviting myself to your house.
Oh. Sorry.
I make a passable beef stew.
6 o'clock?
Hello, Emily. Jake?
Hi, Julia. How was your trip?
Oh, just fine. Where's Ben?
He's having supper over at the Weatherbys.
At Gordie Weatherby's?
Well, that's right. You hungry? There's plenty of stew left.
Oh.
It's very good.
No, thank you. I think I'll just go freshen up. Maybe I'll join you for some tea.
That would be nice.
To announce a winner here, and I know you're all as anxious as I am. And although some of you have protested the fact this is a kind of gambling, well, since they say the Queen herself is a fan of the races, I'm sure this is all right with her. Get on with it! Without further ado, then, Molly, if you please.
Come on, Molly. Come on, Molly. Shake 'em up.
I hope you win.
I hope so, too. It'd make my mom so happy.
Okay, Molly. Who is the winner of the all-expenses-paid trip to London as Crocus, Saskatchewan's official representative to the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II?
The winner is ticket number 32387.
That's you. What? That's you.
Long live of Queen Victoria.
Well, so much for this.
I feel so bad for Norma. I've got to pick up some things at the general store. Do you want to come with me?
I think I'll stay with Jake.
Okay. I'll meet you back in the truck in half an hour.
Gordie took losing pretty hard.
I didn't realize he wanted to win that much.
You know what else, Jake? The Weatherbys bought all those tickets, and they don't have that much money.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going to tell him. You have to tell him. You're the one who knows him best. You cut his hair.
I haven't given Daddy a real haircut in 17 years.
Well, you got the skills. You're always talking about how you understand psychology.
You are the chairman of the committee, and what's more, you're the one who said we had to do it.
You agreed with me 100%.
I agreed something.
Agreed with what?
Daddy Johnson can't go to London representing Crocus. We're going to hold the draw again.
It's for the good of the town, Jake. The good of the town.
This is great. Maybe next time Gordie will win.
Daddy Johnson won that trip fair and square. You have no right to take that away from him.
We have every right when it's for his own good. The man's 107 years old, Jake. He probably won't survive the trip.
That's for the doc to say, not you.
But still and all, he's not going to be able to handle a trip like that on his own. At the very least, we're going to have to send somebody along to look after him. And what if he has one of his bad days?
Well, here's what I think. You're sending the town's oldest citizen. Why not also send one of its youngest? Not too young, of course, but someone outstanding. Maybe the student with the best grades in the whole school. Now, this way, if Daddy's not on his best behavior on Coronation Day, well, Crocus will still have a worthy representative.
That got kind of a nice ring to it. The old and the new, the bravest and the brightest could get a lot of attention for the town,
And use up all the money we're putting to the curling rink. There's a problem with this plan of yours, Jake. Now, I don't care how smart this kid would be, he wouldn't be able to look after Daddy.
Well, that's where you could come in and do your civic duty there, Albert. Everyone knows you're planning on going to the coronation anyway.
Of course I'm going, but that doesn't mean I'm willing to nursemaid some too smart for his own good brat and that crazy old coot.
No, it's better than paying for a third person to go with the two of them. That would empty the council coffers for sure.
We haven't decided to send the two of them.
Can you do what you're saying, Mr. Ricky? I mean, just take the winning ticket away from Daddy Johnson. Isn't that against the rules?
Well, Albert.
The Crocus Town Council doesn't break the rules, Ben. Daddy Johnson is our winner. Now, who's this young fella you're talking about? The one with the best grades in the school? We're going to Regina in style. We are. I'll be dropping the three of them at the train station and then driving Albert's car back here myself. Because we could hardly expect Daddy to take two trains.
That was very thoughtful of you, Albert.
Gordie's so excited about this, and you can be sure he won't give you any trouble.
Oh, well, we know that, don't we, Albert? Albert?
Be careful, Gordie. And enjoy it all, every minute.
I will, Ma.
Here, son. You might want to take some pictures of the procession.
You're letting me take your camera?
I think it's time to get going.
I hope you have a good trip. And maybe you can see if there's any good comics there.
Okay, I will.
Up you go, Sonny. Comics.
Hey, make sure you take your saber and your pistol, boy. Them wang-bang Fenians might be hiding right over that hill.
not, ancient Earthman. I am fully equipped with the vaporizing death ray.
Gordie and I never really got to be great friends, but I never teased him again, and neither did the other kids. Jake did something real special for Crocus by insisting that Daddy Johnson go to London and that Gordie go with them. They may have been different, but they were ours. And I think he helped us all understand how much richer our lives were for having them in it.